Good morning and welcome to another Friday vlog. We are making yet another brown sugar shaken espresso. I'm brewing it in this cute Discord cup that I have with some Swerve brown sugar, 0 calorie brown sugar, and some cinnamon. And I'm using an Ice Ligero double shot of espresso. And then we're using our adorable fourth wing cup, which has ice in it, and I fill the Discord cup up with a little bit of ice and I basically just shake it, and hence the shaken part of the espresso. We add some Fairlife protein milk because I am on a GLP-1 and we try to get as much protein in as we can. We add some oat milk caramel creamer for just a little extra sweetness, and then pour our coffee on top, which has this nice beautiful foam on top, which we love. And then I make a cold foam using heavy cream, this brown sugar cinnamon syrup that I got that I doesn't taste like brown sugar or cinnamon, but I just use it in the cold foam because I don't want it to go to waste. Like, it doesn't taste bad, it just doesn't give brown sugar or cinnamon. And then add a splash of the Fairlife milk with heavy cream, which I think I mentioned, and whisk that up with an electric whisk, put that on top, and then sprinkle some cinnamon, and it makes a very delectable coffee that I think I only drink half of, but that's okay. But welcome to another vlog. I'm Vero or Veronica. This is Life with Vero. This is life in my 40s, living in Florida, working in tech, and just trying to live my best life. And this is my morning coffee for work, which I think looks 10 out of 10. Confirmed, tasted great. It's like really hard to get a good angle of it, but it's a little Wumpus keycap. I forgot I got this from work like months ago. I don't even remember when. And so I was like, I should finally put that on my keyboard. So I put Wumpus on my escape key. I think they look very cute there. So it is lunchtime. I didn't cook anything yesterday because I was lazy, and I cleaned the kitchen before I went to bed, since I knew I was going to be filming a vlog today. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera. But this is what I ordered. I ordered chicken teriyaki with rice and veggies, and as you can see, there's a buttload of chicken, which is great, and a pretty decent amount of rice, but there are 0 vegetables. It usually comes with like cabbage, I think a little bit of carrots and broccoli, and I need the fiber, want a GLP-1, want the protein and everything too. So that kind of sucks, but this will definitely last me for lunch, for dinner, and honestly, I'll probably have some leftover for lunch tomorrow too. So I did reach out to DoorDash and let them know that there were no veggies in the meal that I ordered veggies with. So we'll see if they even give me anything. But look what we did. So I have a new water bottle. I got this Owala one because it's as close to Blurple as I'm gonna get, and I wanted to put like work stickers on it, so I made this like Discord sticker, which I'll show you guys later how I did that, and then I added at Buffy Summers because that's my work Discord username, and then so now I have all of my drinks. Listen, I like options, so like sometimes I want water. This is Diet Pepsi, and then this is the coffee I made earlier. So I like to have options, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I want to drink some water, sometimes I want to sip on my coffee, sometimes I want the Diet Pepsi, so we just kind of have all of our bases covered. All right, we are finishing up our lunch break. I don't really know what to watch. There is a new episode of Dutton Ranch, which is a show that I've been recently watching. That's a spinoff of Yellowstone. I mentioned in the last vlog, but I don't really want to watch that right now. I think I'd rather save it for the weekend, so I just have a Twitch stream up. I have Clara at work playing Apex Legends, because Lord knows I don't get enough Apex, am I right? And then we have the sleepy baby here with us. She is just so eepy. She woke me up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the bathroom, so I don't know why she's the one that's tired when she's the one that woke me up. Honestly, I could totally go for a nap right now, but I'm going to attempt to stay awake. We have our water bottle, because when I take my lunch, I try to just bring my water with me instead of my coffee or my diet soda, so that I drink more water, because we're trying to be better about it. Also, update on Piper's health. She did unfortunately have another seizure. She had one last week on Thursday, so she had 3 in the month of May. Already talked to her vet. We agreed that she still just needs to stay on this medication for a month. She's currently taking Keppra, for those that are familiar with epilepsy and seizure medication, and we kind of just have to go from there. But I mean, she bounces back very quickly. As you can see, she does need to be brushed. I am going to give her a full grooming session this weekend as best as I can. I'm going to give her a bath and try and brush her out. I have a vacuum brush. Highly recommend if you have a dog that's double coated and sheds. It's basically a vacuum that has a brush attachment on it, and as you brush them, it like vacuums it up. So it's really great if you have allergies. So I'll link it down below if I remember. Editing me will hopefully remember, but we will try to do that this weekend because she definitely could use a bath. I would like to get her groomed, but since she's having seizures, I don't want to. Not that I think she'd have a seizure while getting groomed, but I'd rather we'll just do it ourselves this time. It's okay. I think she'd prefer it anyway because if I give her a bath, she gets cheese. But yeah, we're just gonna relax and enjoy our lunch break, the rest of it, and kind of chill here, and then kind of go from there. I have 2 more meetings, and one of them is like within the last hour of my shift, so that is not too shabby. I ended up having 4 meetings today. I thought I only had 3. I don't know how to count apparently, but great work day so far. But I'm ready for the weekend, ready to relax, ready to sleep in. You know what I mean? Even if you love your job, I also love sleeping in, you know? Hello. It is now a little after 6. We are off work. All my meetings, why did I say that in a weird accent? All my meetings went very well. Glad it's the weekend. Love my job, but love being able to sleep in too. But I have some stuff that I got from Hot Topic that I would show you all. They had I think it was a buy one, get one half off or something sale. So I got a couple t-shirts because I needed more stream shirts. We're also wearing our Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer shirt today because unfortunately I actually found out from someone at work that is also a Buffy fan that the actor that played Giles, Anthony Stewart Head, passed. So rest in peace. I feel so bad for his family and his kids and for the whole cast. That's like the 3rd Buffy member that has passed in the last couple of years, so very sad. But I don't have a shirt that just has the Buffy cast on it, so I wear Spike. So we're wearing our Spike shirt, but I got some stuff from Hot Topic, so let me go over it. Since I've lost almost 50 pounds, I really don't know what size to get and stuff anymore. Like this, as you can tell, is pretty big on me, which is great. So the sizing is kind of all over the place, but I got a couple different shirts. So the first one is this Invader Zim shirt, but all the shirts I got have like this little like ripped collar, which I really love. So we got Invader Zim, and then I got an Akatar Valaris shirt. I'm really sad, my Valaris glass cup broke the other day. So I got both of these in an extra large, which actually fit pretty well, so I'm pretty excited about that. But it's also a like ripped top and collar or whatever. It's really hot in Florida in the summer. I kind of like having that. That's super cute. And then this one is one of the ones I got that's not ripped, but it's Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo. I love the Hex Girls. This is probably one of my favorite Scooby-Doo movies. I got this in a 2XL, so it is a little big on me right now since I've lost weight, but I kind of like my shirts being big, so that's okay. And then we finally got this one. This one's also the ripped collar. I do wish these were a little bit longer, but I can put like a tank top underneath it or something. But this is a Adventure is Out There. This is an up. It's when the couple are little kids when they first meet. And I just thought it was so cute. I also got this, I think, in a 2X, which I adore. I almost wore this today, but I kind of want to wash them first. So we're going to use our T3 straightener, or the curler. That's not a straightener. My hair is kind of not too bad. We straightened it this week. So because I wear my hair up in a bun, it's kind of a little indented. We also need an energy drink because I'm tired. Here's our first week back at work after being off for a week. And my sleep schedule was so bad last week. We have a Monster Mango Loco. I think I had this in the last vlog. This thing is so good. I can't stop buying them. But yeah, let's put our hair up halfway and curl this bad boy. I definitely need a trim. My hair has definitely grown a lot since I got it highlighted and cut last. So I need to look into that. I just don't know when, and I'm not really super worried about it. Because I think even with the highlights grown out, I think they actually look pretty nice still. So I kind of like them. Put some heat protectant. As always, I have the Hot Toddy before ironing one. This is the one that you use when your hair is fully dry. And I love this curler. I still need to figure out how to use the other barrels, but this one I got down. Also, I found some kittens today. This morning I let Piper outside and I saw these little faces peering at me under the fence. And I let Piper go to the bathroom and then I put her inside and then I went to the front yard and they ran into the neighbor's yard. So I think my neighborhood has a lot of stray cats. I say a lot. 5 or 6, give or take, I don't know. And a lot of my neighbors feed them, which is perfectly fine. And a lot of people have kind of just adopted them as like outside cats. Like they're not really like their cat, but they feed it, you know? So my neighbor has one that kind of adopted them and just kind of never left their backyard. And so they feed him or her. And I think that might be one of the parents, but the kittens are so cute. I'll put pictures on the screen. I took a couple pictures with my phone. I tried getting one of them to come closer to me, but they would not. But they're very cute. I really wish. I've looked into seeing if there's like an organization near me in North Florida that does spaying or neutering for cats, because I know some will do that for street cats for free, or even just for like a small fee. And I haven't been able to find any, because I've looked into it before, and I would really love to get, if I could figure out how to catch these cats, to take them somewhere to get them spayed or neutered, so that, you know, there are no more little babies. But they look very well fed and taken care of, so my neighbors are definitely taking care of them. We'll try and see if I can pet one day. That was kind of exciting today. Piper did not realize the kittens were there at all. She had no idea, which is fine. I don't want her to scare them. I forgot to turn my air down. It's hot. Okay, first half. I love how fast I can curl my hair with this thing. Let me just do a little spring down. We're gonna do our base makeup and then I'll show you all when we're ready to do our eye makeup. So it'll be exciting, hopefully. All right, my face makeup is done. And now we're gonna use the color Divine by Adriana Nicole. I should have looked that up. But this color is divine. It is so beautiful. I can't wait to use this. I'm gonna use it alongside the Shadow of Secrets by ColourPop, because I'm thinking like a dark purple undertone ground type vibe, and then this on top. I have no idea what I'm doing, and we're gonna figure it out together. Also, look at the new setup for filming. We're filming in front of my computers. I have this like portable, movable standing desk that the camera's sitting in front of on a tripod. I definitely need a little bit better of a setup, but this is working so far. Piper is also in here in case you can hear her, but let's get started. We are gonna film, definitely gonna edit a version of this for short form as well, so enjoy. But let's do our makeup. Let's put our hair out of the way. We're gonna start with ColourPop, I think. This is the palette that I have. I've heard purple is really good for green eyes, so we'll see. I think for the base, I might add a little bit of trigger warning to just the like outer corner and to like shade up here. My crease, as it were. I should have grabbed a better brush, but this'll work. Here, I'm gonna swap brushes, I lied. I'm gonna use a smaller brush. I do already have a eyeshadow primer on as well. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Okay, that eye is looking a little funky, but it'll come together, I hope. Now we're gonna go in with Trope, which is this really pretty purple. And I'm gonna put that mostly all over the lid. I'm probably gonna stop a little over halfway where like my natural pupil is if I look straight. Because we're gonna put the glittery color right on top to about the halfway point, so we're not gonna need as much. Definitely did not get the right brush for this. I think I should have grabbed a smaller brush, but this is working, so we'll consider it a win. I have this Morphe brush that I was sitting on my desk that I forgot about, so we're gonna go in with a little bit of that. Oh yeah, this is working a lot better. It was looking a little muddled, I guess is the word. Okay, now I think I'm gonna go ahead and add this color on top. I'm just gonna use my finger. Like, I don't think my camera is really showing just how gorgeous this color is. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put it, okay, I'm putting it a little bit further than I think I originally said I was going to because it's just so pretty. I just want this almost all over my lid. Goes on so nicely. Oh my god, I love it. I love her so much. She's so pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit of Claimed. It's like dark, like mauve purple kind of in the corner as well. And then I'll add more of the eyeshadow if I need to, if like it covers too much of the glitter. We need more glitter. I want all the glitter. Oh my god, I love it. And I think we're gonna add some to the bottom lash line as well. I think I might just do Claimed this like and see how that looks just on the bottom lash line by itself. I'm gonna go in with that like detailed brush, and then I have this like big fluffy brush. Pretty. And this has Bookish, which is a like white shimmer color. I don't know if I want that in the inner corner. There's also Faded Mates, which is like a light purple. Maybe like a combo of those two, actually. Should I probably tested this before I just put it straight on my eye? Probably, because it's not like I can take it off, can I? So we'll do the cream, the white, and then that. Oh, I kind of like that. It kind of adds like a nice little pop in the corner. Ooh, pretty. Whoops. And then I have the Victoria Beckham eyeliner, which is my favorite eyeliner. Fantastic eyeliner. All right, here's the final eye look. I accidentally stabbed myself with the eyeliner. Whoops. But I think it looks really pretty. I really love this color. I'm gonna have to get some other shades that she has that are like fun colors like this because I think it looks really nice. I've been trying to play around with more colors and I'm really happy with it. I really love it. I feel very pretty. What do we think? I think it looks pretty good. You guys want to see the setup for filming? So this is basically it. So there's a ring light, and then this is the tripod that you guys were on, and then this is the desk. So it's literally just a standing desk that moves, has wheels on it, and then I have my phone to show, then I have my phone here to show the camera feed so I can like see if I'm in frame and stuff. So I think we got our thumbnail. I'm gonna turn this bright light off. Ooh, now it's dark. We're gonna set up for stream. It is game time. It is a little after 7. It's currently 7:12. The goal is to start at 7:15, so we're not late at all. But we're gonna play some Apex. I think I'm like 138 off from hitting diamond, so that's exciting for anyone that plays Apex. And yeah, we're gonna enjoy the rest of our drink. I did burn my finger, my thumb, while curling my hair, so that kind of sucked. It was not a bad burn, but definitely didn't feel great. All right, we're gonna start stream. Fingers crossed we hit diamond. We're so close. We're so close. Please. And almost 7 hours later, we hit diamond within the first hour, and then we played on our gold account and hit plat. And if this isn't a vlog, hi to somewhere else in the timeline me. Hi future brain freeze. But thank you so much for watching the stream chat. I appreciate you all. I feel like I have to hiccup. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody. See you Monday. Bye. Yay. But we're gonna turn our PCs off. Had some good games. We got a win. I hit diamond on a win, so solo queuing, which is crazy. So we're definitely gonna turn that into a video. I think I'm gonna do a video that's just like solo queuing, literally in plat lobbies or something like that. I have to play around with the title, but I am very tired. So I think we are gonna get ready for bed. I mentioned earlier that I bought something to make stickers, but this is the Linné, I think, but it prints and cuts stickers. It is so cool. I'll show you what I've done with it so far. I'm using Piper as a prop. Sorry, Piper. But here are like the movies I've watched so far for this year. I still need to fill out this one. And then this one I'm going to turn into a book log. So it just prints it in sheets like this, and then these are stickers. So I have 4 books here, and then a 5th one here because I printed this with the movies. So I just have that sitting in there. Why is she giving me such a sassy look? Why does my Alexa sometimes change their voice when they tell me goodnight? That confuses me every time. My bad. You know, I was going to maybe watch Dutton Ranch, but I think it's time for bed. It is currently, I don't think I ever said what time it is. It's 2:38 a.m. You slept all of stream, so ignore the shopping box in the background that has been sitting there for weeks. It needs to be groomed. If you don't have a double-coated breed, they do this. Fur coming off. Why are you just staring at me like that? You're so goofy. Do you want to come here for cuddles? You want to come here for cuddles? Oh, you do? Oh, we could do one cuddle. Oh my goodness. Okay, she is right in my lap. Hold on. I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted cuddles. Say good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching the vlog. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Like this video and give it a thumbs up so that my mom can be monetized so she can buy me more treats. And do you want to say anything else? Do you want to add anything? Here we go. Okay, that's nice. Hopefully it picked her up sneezing. Sniffing. You ready to go to bed? Yeah, me too. Say good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day, week, month, year. And we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Bye.